Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is your humble host, Revo, and welcome back to another day in the revolution. Today, we are back with more The Great Ace Attorney 2 Resolve. Last time, we started the next case, went for about 4 hours, and still haven't reached the to be continued part. So yeah, what's up?
No, I said surprisingly.
Especially with last case. We found out that you could actually get an extra cutscene if you're not stupid enough and check everything before moving up. But anyways, with all that, we are heading to Madame Testaples, a museum of interesting waxwork exhibits not far from Baker Street. It's become a very popular London attraction in recent years.
Okay.
The 22nd of October, Madame Testaples Museum of Waxworks. Oh, okay, this is all wax. This all has to be wax. I say, what the hell?
I mean, the place is called, a waxwork for a
Yeah.
reason.
Yeah, but I wasn't expecting this. What is this place? Look at all these terrifying scenes. But why are all the people so still?
I guess they don't have wax dolls in Japan at this time, I guess.
I guess not. Guillotines. Ruthless murders? I know what I'll be dreaming about tonight.
Oh yeah, I'm Iris.
Yep.
I almost forgot about that.
Yeah, you're Iris because our normal judicial assistant
isn't here.
Yep.
Yeah, Sasato's not here, so for now I'm Iris. Or if Sasato doesn't appear in this case, I'm Iris only for this case.
Yep.
They're all wax models. They're amazingly realistic, aren't they? What do you think, Bruno? Shocked?
That's be an understatement. Wax models? Ah! I read about dead bodies and wax ones in a magazine about strange phenomenon. Depending on how corpses are kept after death, parts can be turned into wax, apparently. What are you reading? It's called adiposia?
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 I don't know. Stop talking about creepy things like that, Bruno. You're scaring me. Oh, okay. Anyway, adiposia doesn't form readily, It's only in very specific...
Ah!
So, like, dang, in this case, just going through it right now, I guess.
No kidding. Does he not have a shred of, I mean, courage. I mean, he is a defense attorney. He will see worse.
True. I mean, he's seen dead bodies before. Why is he scared of this?
Exactly.
What now?
I've just remembered something else I read in another magazine about strange phenomena.
Oh, what are you even reading?
That's what I would like to know. There was an old lady, maybe a witch, who used to pour molten wax over corpses and put them on display.
None of the exhibits in here are real. They're all entirely man-made replicas.
They can't be. Do you really expect me to believe that? Just look at them!
I mean, no, they probably look realistic, but that's the point.
Exactly.
Oh.
There's no way anybody can make models of people that are this realistic. Really? Not surprised, though. And they're also such gruesome scenes. Wait.
What is it?
You really don't see it? Oh, no. I must be seeing things. I want to look at the strange hand that wasn't there a second ago.
Okay.
Is that an arm?
I mean, it sure looks like one. Looks like an arm, doesn't it? Maybe one of the waxwork models are falling over.
You don't think it could be the work of one of the mass murderers in here, do you?
Bruno, stop scaring me.
It's just a wax arm. Is it a wax arm or a real one?
Come on, now he's pointing a finger of yours in court. Put it on now and see how it feels.
Objection!
No. I mean, I guess we can look at the display on the left side before we go on the right.
Yeah.
Or,
I'm clicking on the lady in black.
with the knife.
Yep.
Okay.
Is this some famous murder?
Yes. Oh, Jane the Ripper. Oh, okay.
Okay. Change the
Not
first
Jack
name.
Ripper. And also is female instead of male, but okay.
You gotta change it up somehow, I guess.
All her victims were young women.
I knew it. You can tell by the way she's holding the knife. A sure signs of a murder.
Well, yes.
Ah!
What's the matter, Bruno?
I worked it out. I know what she's doing. She's trying to fill that bathtub with blood so she can have a... Ryunosuke, what's wrong with you? Please tell me.
Not according to the information about the exhibit on the little board here. It doesn't mention anything about the bathtub.
Really?
Sorry, I don't think it's significant. I guess it's just a set piece.
Yeah. I still think there has to be a reason. Other than that she is mentally insane and has a defect in her system that...
We can look at anything else on here. So
Nope.
I guess we can just...
let's look at the curtains, because we can. That big heavy curtain is very prominent position, isn't it? I have a nasty feeling there's going to be something truly terrifying behind it.
Oh yes, that's the famous Tuskville special exhibit. It depicts one of England's most notorious killers. If you want to pay the extra fee and have a look.
Paying more money? To be even more terrified? Oh, let me think about that for a moment.
It was only a suggestion. Okay.
Okay, next, the Montu just before the arrow.
Yeah.
Oh, it moves over anyways.
Oh.
These
I was able to
models...
click on it.
Huh?
No, they accidentally went over.
I know.
Did you?
These models are so well made. I can't tell what's waxwork and what's a real human.
Or maybe all the exhibits are real people. And with closing time, all the visitors have gone home. They suddenly stop moving about. This is not friggin' Night of the Museum, okay?
I was waiting for you to read that, and I was just about to say that.
I mean, it's interesting because I actually recently saw that movie on Netflix.
Oh, really?
So it's kind of freaked my mind.
Let's see. I know I've seen the first
They
movies.
they have all three of them. I think there's only three, I thought. Must have been another one I don't know about.
I think there's an animated one. That is I think it's been a while. That surrounds on the guard's son when he grew up. I think.
But in terms of like the originals, which is like the main three, they have all the main three, which is nice on Netflix.
Yeah, I've seen them all.
I only seen like I think the first one or first or second. I think I've seen both of them, but I haven't seen the third until recently. It was good.
Just thinking about it makes me wish it's closing time already, and I was on my way home. All right. Well, before we go to the, yep, he's in a different pose. Wait, I wonder. Aww.
What do you want exactly?
Well, first off, I'm just going back and forth just seeing if Herlock was going to change poses every time we move the camera, but no such luck. All right, before we click on Mr. Sholmes over here, let's click on the scene that's probably... fuck, I don't know.
Probably the guy with the hat that's not Sholmes.
Yeah. Is this an example of Western Sujigiri?
Sujigiri.
Sujigiri?
I don't know what that is.
With everything you already know, you don't... Okay. I mean, I don't know either, so... You know, when... Oh. That's because that's something that's in Japan and not England. Okay. You know, when an unscrupulous samurai randomly attacks a passerby to test its sword.
I still don't know. No. Actually, a Waxwork Samurai will probably be hugely popular. Can you model it? Do you think, Reno? Doing that Sujigiri thing you mentioned?
Well, I do have a sword, but I have no intention of testing how sharp it is on a human subject. For now, at least. Are you saying you're thinking about it?
Yeah, I'll say, why are you saying for now?
That's disturbing, Ryunosuke.
Why you get later?
Okay. Let's click on the guy that does not look like a fucking wax statue, no matter how especially in this scene. Hey.
I mean, yeah, obviously.
Sholmes. It's the great detective, Herlock Sholmes. Mr. Sholmes has his own wax statue here? Really?
I mean, I figured he'd make himself one, honestly.
Actually, I do see it.
Well, he is world famous after all.
It's an uncanny resemblance, isn't it? It makes it makes my skin crawl to look at it.
I know.
That is actually scary that she thinks that.
But look, Reno, you can kick this Harley and he doesn't move a muscle.
Oh. Oh, so are we saying that Iris actually hates Erlock?
I don't know.
You can't go around kicking exhibits, Iris. Wait. It just moved, I'm sure. But not just a little bit either. Hmm?
Really? Did it?
You didn't just see the eyes move? And look closely. There are beads of sweat on the face of this waxwork model. Shall we move on, Iris? Over there, look. There's a great murder scene to enjoy. Much more appealing.
Hold it!
Hold. My dear fellow, I take exception to your recalling in such a manner. As if you've seen something truly abhorrent.
Mr. Sholmes! I knew it.
I knew it. Iris, what possessed you? Especially for a baby from divulging my temporary expert secret to missing Halloween.
Temporary waxwork? What do you mean? Do you mean that Iris knew and just did that on purpose?
Yeah, pretty much. She did that literally just to mess with him. And
Hey, fine by me. He needs a good kick in the shin at times.
And that kid, we didn't have to exercise a little more restraint. You winded me. But Bruno has something he needs to ask you. A question? I thought you'd probably be getting bored too. So here we are. Well, I can't deny that your timing was impeccable. We had 2 minutes on being stationary like that. And my great brain, upon which all my success has been built, would have been turned to wax.
Sure, we'll go with that. Thank goodness we arrived on time.
As much as we kind of find him annoying, we still don't want the man to die.
Debatable. Kidding.
I mean, hey, but that'd just be another pain if he did.
Yeah.
Indeed, in many ways, the pair of you just saved the world from an unimaginable loss. Oh, Hardy, you do like to talk nonsense, don't you?
He could know something, it's true, about Lord Von Zieks and what happened in the past to change him.
Now that you're here, let's take our time. How can I be of assistance? Oh, you're in luck. I'm suddenly quite taken with the idea of conversing.
Oh, well, actually, I'm in quite a hurry.
If my eyes don't deceive me, I believe something else is afoot within the walls of this very museum. The most fascinating case, if I'm not mistaken.
Really?
Moreover, I have a strong suspicion that it is related to the matter about which you've come to meet me now.
But how could it be?
We shall speak again presently, my dear fellow. But for now, I must return to my work.
Wait, what? Back to being temporary wax exhibit? Okay. Mendame to Sepulse. What is this place?
And yourselves came to London from France 3 years ago, I understand. She opened this little waxwork museum last year. It's enjoyed great popularity. In London.
There are museums like this in Japan too, but these displays are something else. I mean,
Wait, so it's in Japan, but they don't have the wax work or something?
no, I think what he means is that he may have the wax, but they're probably not a real people, and they're probably not showing murders.
Probably. So kind of like a normal museum.
Yeah. I mean, they aren't made of actual real people, are they?
The extreme realism of these waxwork models is a particular secret of the Testbells family. They earned renown during the French Revolution for waxwork of victims of the guillotine.
That sounds grim.
The gruesome scenes were portrayed with such realism in the expressions of the faces of the condemned. Apparently, the sculptors would make the models sexy from the corpses, right dead at the site of the execution.
That really turns my stomach.
That's just one of several lessons of the Testbells family. Whether there is any truth in it, I wouldn't, or I couldn't say. But anyway, the museum has models of famous people from all over the globe. Nevertheless, the most popular area of the museum by quite some margin is this House of Horrors.
House of Horrors?
Of course, visitor numbers are dwindling now as a result of the Great Exposition. But people usually flock here to see exhibits of some of them at their excellent work. Actually, most of the miscreants portrayed here were sent to the gallows. So they're even stiffer now than the models of them.
Okay, Holmes, I think you're literally off your rocker.
That's funny. When you laughed, I started with an actual genuine laugh for a second there.
Have you heard of Poor Taste?
Yes, I know the people live for poor taste. They yearn to be shocked.
So the hideous exhibits in here are
About the trailers of real events that actually took place.
Is it just me, or did the temperature just seem to, what's the word I'm looking for? Drop? I love Herlock Sholmes. Hey, Lay. Nope. I'm just calling you Lay. Hey, Lay. Welcome in. How are you? Thank you for joining us. How are you on this day?
Also, like Herlock Sholmes.
Yeah.
Anyway, I don't need not to think too deeply of what you see here. Now I'll go back to being a statue.
Ew. He's back to being a waxwork, is he? Until we literally talk to him, so... temporary waxwork? What do you mean by temporary waxwork, Mr. Sholmes?
Exactly what you see. I'm part of the exhibit here, catching these criminals in the act. Why do you have to do that specific pose, though?
Exactly.
Shouldn't it, be more of an action pose than just like a, different the pose that you're using?
One would think, right? Catching them.
There you have an hour. I home in on a different killer in one of the displays, and adopt a new pose to ensnare him. When members of the public come for a closer look, I offer them my hand to shake.
Oh, so you're trying to scare the living shit out of people. Okay. What's wrong with you?
I mean, this is supposed to be a house of horrors.
Fun fact, I'm pretty sure Sholmes pretending to be waxwork is a reference to the story, the Mazine? What? Mazarine
Oh,
Stone.
Mazarin Stone, where Holmes pretends to be a waxwork of himself.
Is that really true? I don't know much about Holmes.
The book.
So, I mean, if that's true, good use of source material.
Yeah. For a shilling. I'll happily allow them to take a photograph of us.
Us? Does that mean him and the waxwork murderers in here? But why, Mr. Sholmes?
My dear fellow, isn't obvious? For the money.
Of course. Doesn't he have a PI firm that he gets money from? Or is he doing that all for charity?
Who knows?
He's really roaring. He really roared at me there. Very fitting for the House of Horrors.
As it stands, I may struggle to pay this month's rent. I have the Ravenous Iris to consider.
He probably spends all his money on things he... Yeah, that sounds about right. For how, Holmes is in this game.
Oh, Hurley, I'm so hungry.
Okay, I think he's literally, I think they're just really what's the word I'm looking for? Pulling our leg.
Probably.
Because didn't we just have like a big breakfast this morning?
Yeah, it's not like they can't have food or anything.
If push comes to shove, I shall
Push
ask
comes to
you...
shove.
Oh, that's you.
If push comes to shove, I shall have to ask you to do your bit, Mr. Neverheado.
What's he threatening to rope me into now?
So, with that in mind, how about a photograph? As illustrated, you may have your pick of the murderer and scoundrels in here. The choice is yours.
Maybe some other time. We don't have the money right now.
Remember, Mr. Neverheado, ignore me at your peril.
That is... Oh, accurate. We ignore him, and I don't want to think about what would happen if we did. Back to being a waxwork again. Is it just me, or did his final remark sound like a lot like a curse? Probably. Okay, now we can finally ask what we came here to ask him about, which... Oh, right. Bonzies.
Let's see. I'm going to ask you. Well, what is it you'd like to ask me then?
Actually, it's about Lord Von Zeeks.
Ah, our friend Mr. Luther. How did you find him? Well, well, I trust.
Well, you see, blah 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 blah. And so I filled Mr. Sholmes in about everything I learned. About Lord Von Zeeks, about Professor Harebrain, and about the strange coincidence that they had been at the university together. So I'm wondering, what is it that happened to me? Oh, I forgot to shut off one of my alarms. So I'm wondering, what what it was that happened to make Lord Von Zeke such a different person.
I was sure that you'd know, Hurley.
You said there was something going on here in this exhibit hall before. That something was afoot. And that you believe it was related to what I wanted to ask you about. Mr. Sholmes? He suddenly clammed up.
Well, it seems we've reached the unavoidable. It should be
Greetings.
you. Yep. It should be you.
Let's see. You have Mr. Hairbrain, right?
Yeah, so that means it is you.
When did we switch roles, by the way?
Well, like, from me voicing most of the female cast to now you voicing most of the female cast.
Exactly. I mean, it doesn't bug me any.
Game.
It doesn't bug me or anything. It's just I thought there was a trend.
I don't know. I was doing that in the majority of the first game, and now it's majority for you in the second game.
Oh, hello. Where the hell did she appear from?
I mean, she owns the place.
Yeah. And what's she wearing? Could she look any more mysterious? Well, she looks like a witch. I hope you are appreciating my museum. Sorry, have we... Mr. Sholmes, do you know that... Not again! My apologies. I am Esmeralda Tuspel. This is my museum of waxwork. Does she look like someone from a future game?
She does a bit. I just don't remember who.
Yeah. Fuck, that's gonna drive me nuts now.
I'll just look up some. I'll just look up some characters later.
Yeah.
That I can think of.
What? You're the Madame Tuspel? Bien sûr. Though only 26 years young, I might add. Is that significant somehow? I am Madame and only name, and it adds a certain je ne sais quoi?
I don't know.
Je ne sais quoi.
She's French, that's all I remember.
Yeah, I knew it was French. One, they said she came... No, they said she came from Germany. That's not French.
No, she came from French to London.
Oh, okay.
The Hairbrain went from...
Britain
Hairbrain and Germany,
yeah,
and back to Britain.
I remember. So, just so everyone knows, warning: we will mispronounce a lot of shit. One, we can't read to save our lives, and two, we don't know other languages. It's not very well. Right. Firstly, I must apologize for my waxworks. Or rather, one waxwork in particular. That'll be Mr. Sholmes, then. I was led to believe he was the great detective, but he seems unable to settle. Oh, no, God. Mr. Sholmes, you might want to run, like yesterday, and never return. Next time you move from your designated exhibit,
Bruh.
there will be toil and trouble.
Bruh.
Oh my god, listen. Just listen for a second. You can hear the bubbling of the cauldron. Oh god. Oh, he moved.
Oh, jeez. Okay. It sounds deadly serious.
Probably is, and she, like everyone else in these games, is out of her damn mind. That's the problem. How am I supposed to ask Mr. Sholmes about Lord Von Zeeks now?
Let's forget what Hurley said before. About something being afoot. Right here in the museum, I mean.
Yes, I know, but...
I'm so curious, I want to know what's happening here.
Have we got enough on our plate already?
No, not really.
Nope. In these kind of games, we don't have enough. Ever.
Yeah, at this point, we're gonna have a whole buffet. At this.
Exactly. Ugh. Sorry, 1 second, guys. Okay. The waxworks.
Oh shoot! Dang it!
What?
I actually hit the wrong one.
Then here we'll do this. You don't skip through that.
I mean, I don't mind skipping through because I've already seen this game.
Oh, I was gonna say I was just going to just share the screen, but that's okay.
I can skip it. I don't mind.
Let me know when you're ready.
And then we'll just do the one that I clicked after that. I already went through this technically yesterday.
True.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I get the last option. That's pretty much what I actually get.
Oh. Yeah, then we'll do that one next, just so something doesn't accidentally proc.
Oh wait, did something actually proc?
Are you?
No. Okay. Nothing did. Okay.
I'm gonna say just reload and just skip through everything then.
I don't think anything proc. I'll see. Is it? Okay. Yup. Definitely.
Something procced.
Shows his deduction. Well.
Okay, here. We'll do this. Don't do anything. And am I dropping frames again? Jesus Christ. I'll do this.
Oh, okay. This sort of helped actually. Hold up.
What?
Autosave. It autosaved where she first appeared.
Oh. That works.
So I can just do that and just fast forward until we talk to her. Thank you, autosave. Dang, okay, that works. It didn't take long. Okay, there we go.
Who knew autosave would come in handy? In a game like this, at least.
Yeah, especially considering that most of the time you want to save manually.
Exactly.
Okay,
Anyways.
so
You ready?
Yeah.
Did you make all these waxworks, Madam Tuspel? I did. And I'm the third generation of waxwork artisans. I swear that I'm pretty sure that's how you say it.
Artisans? I think so. Could be.
But that is not the word that comes to mind when that leaves my lips. The waxwork of artisans, you know?
Oh, also, since that kind of started, the third option started a deduction, I think we should go with the second one after this time.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Gosh.
It was my grandmother who began the tradition in my family. Her fortunes were Shelquillied? What?
Weird? Oh, no.
Jaquered? Living through turbulent times of the French Revolution as she did. Though that it was she acquired such super frere? What? Savior that leads to astounding lifelikeness.
Oh, these waxworks really do look as though they're alive. In fact, it looks more alive than Hurley.
Oh, that's a low blow, Iris.
I mean, considering I just kicked him in the leg earlier.
Yeah.
That'd be the second technical low blow on Sholmes today.
I think Iris has a grudge against Sholmes for some reason. What are you exhibiting here represents the most artistic of London's criminal past. All the waxworks here created in the presence of real people on which they are modeled. In hours immediately following their executions. That is the secret to the extraordinary lifelikeness. That sounds terrifying. All walks of life have similar challenges, I'm sure. To carry out one's trade par excellence, one must go through extraordinary lengths. My exhibits are a reflection of society. I create only that which the public wishes to see. By the way, if you're saying that, are you saying that you're? But wait, you say you're only like 26?
She said she's 26, yeah.
And she said that the statues that she made were right around the time of their death. How? Clearly, how? Why couldn't the public have wished for something less horrifying? I don't know, people are fucked up in the head.
I mean, it's a whole horror genre for a reason.
Yep. Do not fear. Sorry. This room is the only one in the museum with such macabre theme. I do hope you explore. There are models of famous singers, actors, politicians. Something for every taste, I hope. It was Iris dragging me straight in here, to come to think of it.
Sorry, I should have eased you into things.
You think? The Great Detective Waxwork. What's the situation with that? Ah, my temporary waxwork model. He approached me some days ago, you see, with a business proposal. Oh, what sort of proposal?
My dear madam, what the spare exhibit needs is the addition of a world-famous great detective.
I know we already know that he's coming here just to get money. So is this where he goes when he's not needed? or words to that effect. Naturally, I am well aware that Mr. Sholmes is widely known in London as a talented detective. It's great detective, actually. He's very specific about it. Yeah, I agree with Miss Two Spell. He's a talented detective. Yeah, the creme de la creme. So I was keen to come to some arrangement with him, of course. But sadly, we are unable to agree terms. Let me guess. Someone wanted to charge an exorbitant price for his services.
For me at £500, I will dive in the cauldron of wax this very moment.
Okay. Or words to that effect. Mr. Sholmes might have overdone it slightly with the sales pitch. What gave you that prognostication? Regrettably, the museum has shortage of funds at the moment due to unforeseen circumstances. The Great Expedition or the murder?
Probably both.
Yeah. So we came to the current arrangement instead. Surely he doesn't really need to do what he's doing, though, does he? I would think not, but he's very insistent. Of course he is.
I have a 50-shilling problem that must be resolved by this morning.
Or words to that effect.
It's a pawnbroker, that's what it is. Just has something to redeem.
Is the consulting detective work not going so well? Okay, now something is afoot. I wonder, could I ask you something? Monsieur, I'm just curious. Is anything going on in the museum at the moment? Some kind of incident, perhaps? Now, she got serious all of a sudden. Whoever suggested such a thing to you? Oh, well, it was... Don't say it. Your temporary waxwork over there who mentioned it to me a little... Oh. Oh. He disappeared. Because of course he did.
I assume this is, Sholmes.
Yeah.
Well, is it what's not? That's the story of a trade.
Ah. There you are. Leaving the exhibit again when you should be working. Do you wish to be melted down?
My dear man, Pesto. Save your friends, there are more pressing concerns. The rest can wait. It's our ideas about your current problem we must throw into the moving pot instead. Personally, I would advise you not to involve the police.
Why ever not? She turned white as a sheet.
Because you have at your disposal a great detective whose services you may employ for a mere 50 shillings. No, please be aware that I prefer... No, I insist upon payment in advance.
Very well. Let us see if this great detective is able to live up to his name, shall we?
Before I engage my analytical process, I must ask you to clarify something. What, pray, is behind the curtain?
That is to spell special exhibit. There is an extra charge to see it.
The special exhibit in a house of horror. Must depict a special killer, then, I presume. Would you be so kind as to draw back the curtain, I wonder?
Ah, absolutely. Absolutament known.
Anon.
What'd you say?
No, I was reading what it said.
Oh.
Absolute.
Absolutely none. There's nothing amiss behind there. I'm pretty sure when we walked in,
I don't
that
know.
hand was not there.
I don't know. When you say nothing's amiss, and there's a hand sneaking from behind the curtain, I don't know. That doesn't seem like nothing's amiss to me.
Yeah.
What about the aperture enormous? Honestly, from under the curtain.
Ah,
I strongly encourage you to allow me to see what lies beyond before the situation worsens.
yes, very well. I will draw back the curtains, but only a soup cone. What?
I don't know, some kind of word.
Alright, so what's behind curtain?
I must confess, I peeked behind the curtain earlier. This special exhibit is a very bleak graveyard scene indeed. And yet, somewhat surprisingly, the Waxwork killer, one would suspect, is nowhere to be seen. What does strike one, however, is this.
Are you?
Is the portly gentleman lying peacefully on his back on the floor.
Why is he here? Well, well, then, perhaps Mr. Sholmes, the man on the floor, is the ruthless killer himself? Really? You don't recognize him, Ryunosuke? Okay.
I'm afraid not, my dear fellow. He's a perfectly ordinary London gentleman. Not even a waxwork, in fact.
What?
As skillfully made as these waxworks are, they're always distinguishable from real humans. So, allow me to present my two conclusions. The first is that a sizable business transaction has been taking place in this special exhibit.
Why would you say that?
And the second is the aforementioned transaction is linked to a serious crime.
Ah! She looks pale as a candle wax. I don't understand.
So, Madame Tussfeld, as you agreed to my fee, you shall now have the pleasure of seeing this famously great detective and temporary exhibit at work.
Wait,
The game is afoot.
wait, I thought oh, I'll say here in a minute. Okay, hold on. Didn't you say that Mr. Sholmes was taken away?
Hmm?
Didn't you say that or was this what you were getting at? That getting out? Because you said that someone abducted Mr. Sholmes.
No, I said deduction.
Oh, deduction. Oh, I heard abduction.
Not abduction, deduction.
I heard abduction, so.
To begin with, we must ask ourselves what exactly is afoot here in museum. The answer is revealed by the little banknotes protruding so helpfully from your bag. My estimation, some £200.
That's all my own money.
What does this vast sum of money reveal? Ah, as much as the involuntary glance you had, it was seen, Madame Purcell. Yes, here's the lies where your eyes now fall. The significance of the £200 is revealed by the public notice. Waxwork for sale. Your business has hit hard times, it was seen. In short, you sold the infamous killer, the centerpiece of your special exhibit, for the sum of £200.
No.
Now, let us explore the curiosity which we are presented. Who was the portly gentleman stretched out so peacefully on the floor? It appears the man has syphilis to be a shock. Because of which is clearly known to you.
Ah,
Unfortunately, madam, keeping secrets does not appear to be your forte. What dealt the man such a striking blow was, of course, the £200. It appeared that you twisted this gentleman around in your little fingers most effectively.
what are you suggesting?
You actually agreed to purchase the waxwork for the sum of £200. Only when he came to hand the money over, it occurred to him what an extortionate amount he was paying. But the money was no longer at his hand. And the result, the scene we see before us, he collapsed in shock. Yes, the killer is this, in this special exhibit, fetched a killer price. Okay. We only pray that the gentleman's dreams are not plagued with regret.
Sold for cash. Waxwork.
Waxwork location.
Location.
Now, the question that arises then is what has become of the waxwork that changed hands? Let's consider that problem for a moment.
You can't possibly.
What immediately strikes me about this conundrum is the young man standing over there. Who is this fella? To find the answer, we only observe his neckerchief.
Okay.
This is worn by a policeman as a secret sign to fellow members of the force that is being perpetrated. Yes, this young man is an undercover policeman currently investigating this museum. I know him well, in fact.
Really?
Okay. Sergeant John Clay.
What are you
That's funny.
talking about?
That's what I want to know.
Wait,
Let-
hold on. I'm not sure about I'm not sure about the guy who is standing there, which he does look familiar. But isn't the guy that's sitting there, now that I really think about it, doesn't he kind of look like the carriage driver from Second K's first game?
You mean a third case?
Yes, third case.
Because second case, yeah, because second case is the first game would be, whatever, boat case thing. This man's quite a celebrity. He triple accolades at last year's policing awards.
But oh no, It was only because of the scarf. And is that a price tag on that scarf?
Most likely. Next, we turn our attention to the old man, stand before him, in particular unsightly visage. I've been watching closely, and he hasn't moved a muscle. Almost, in fact, as if he were a waxwork.
Maybe he is. but you...
The reaction only confirms my suspicions, madam. I noticed at once, of course. Observe. Tells us side net and proves whether or not this old man's waxwork is some obvious price tag.
Or how about the armband?
Scrub pendant. Okay. Especially low priced, you might say. No, perhaps the going rate for 18 marks works will look back. Hit you shoulders to a portly gentleman for an exorbitant £200. Sort of funny behaviour that's sure to attract the attention of Scotland Yard. Isn't that so, madam?
I do not...
The waxwork you sold has already been seized by the police, and remains in their custody as we speak. The old man must be reunited with his grave in the special exhibit, and not a moment too soon.
Discovered already.
Thus concludes her lecture, Mrs. Great Deduction, of this horrifying puzzle.
Really?
I see, I've stunned you on to silence. You have, Hurley, you have. You obviously upset this young lady in the process. Her cauldron looks awfully hot. I mean, isn't it supposed to usually be hot?
Yeah, it's boiling wax. If I could just bring up one point, Mr. Sholmes.
Joy has never heard of 1 point. I'm all ears, my dear fellow.
According to your deduction, then the special exhibit featured of this old policeman. So that would mean he's the particularly ruthless murder, wouldn't it?
The killer policeman, Pottermore?
Sorry?
It was a mysterious series of murders that rattled the capital only last year. Police rushed to the scene every time, only when the culprit had disappeared into the ether. And it turned out the culprit was the policeman himself, a senior officer by the name of Ottermole. Why? Okay.
So you mean that's who the sinister-looking old man there supposed to be?
Indeed. It is a particularly grim face, is it not?
But all the other ones are of deeds that they were about to do.
Unforgettable, in fact. Yes, I remember that. But his countenance only too well.
But 200 pounds a lot of money for a wax model?
It would be enough to afford one of the latest steam carriages, if that puts things into perspective.
So, it's quite a lot then. Yeah, I would say so. 200 pounds? Is there anything else you wish to add? Before I melt you down? That bubbling wax looks more and more ominous.
The smell of all the wax is starting to worry me.
Mr. Sholmes did more or less just accuse her to her face, so I think I might have to call on your assistance here, Iris, if that's alright, to make some minor corrections to the great detective's great deductions. Well, that'll be a first.
Of course, it's alright. Let's set things straight.
Well, let's get started then, shall we? Before Madame Tuspel vents her anger.
Just what I was waiting to hear, my dear fellow. So, Madame Tuspel, in accordance with our agreement, we shall now have the pleasure of seeing this famously great detective and temporary exhibit at work. Course correction.
Hold it, Mr. Sholmes! Okay, Waxworth's fate.
To begin with, we must ask ourselves what exactly is afoot here in this museum. The answer is revealed by the bundle of banknotes protruding so helplessly from your bag. In my estimation, some £200.
That's my own money.
What is this far some money revealed? Not much of the involuntary glance you cast. It would seem, Madame Tuspel. Yes, the answer lies where your eyes now fall. The significance of the £200 is revealed by that public notice.
She definitely looked in this direction, it's true. But I'm
not sure she'll sell any of her waxworks even for £200.
Oh?
Must pour her heart and soul into making them, don't you think? Over and above the wax. If it were me, I wouldn't sell them for anything.
For that much money, I would. But it sounds like that makes me a bad person. Debatable. Well, anyways, I wonder if the £200 could have other significance.
Let's follow that furtive glance again and see if there's anything else that could explain it. Let's see.
Well, the only thing... Oh, hello. Note on the wall.
You should click it because you know what happens last time.
Yeah, let's examine it.
What's that note doing pinned on the wall there?
Oh yes, let's see. Dear Madame Tuspel, we have taken the prisoner from this room. Okay. The price for a safe return is £200. Have the money ready by noon on the 23rd of October.
What?
This is some sort of thing that's left behind when someone is kidnapped.
Yes, it's a ransom note.
Exactly.
Yeah, we would have gotten that wrong if we did that right away.
Wouldn't it be our first time that we would have done something like that?
That would have been like probably the third time. I think we'd have like twice.
I think we've done it 3 times actually. Because I think we did it in.
I think we did the first time, but we
the second trial. Not the third trial. Second case of the first game.
We did second and third.
No, not the third. Not the third.
No, it wasn't the third, because it was a picture. I think.
Yeah, but that was the 4th case.
No, that would have been the third. Oh no, it was the 4th. Yeah.
It was the 4th because the 3rd case of the first game was court only. We didn't get any investigations until the 4th case.
Yeah. But yeah, that should have been like That would have been 2 times we messed up.
Yeah, because I think after that we started examining before we presented.
Yeah, so we've done it 2 times. If we messed up here, that would have been the 3rd time.
As they always say, shame on... Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. In my opinion, fool me 3 times, there shouldn't be a 3rd.
Yeah, so anyway, the ransom note.
Take that. The significance of the 200 pounds is revealed by that ransom note.
Quite so. We must congratulate these criminals on their inventiveness abducting a waxwork.
Ah!
200 pounds is no small ransom fee, yet you clearly intend to pay it.
The model in question has special importance, so I put together all the money I have.
In summary then, the 200 pounds you have in your handbag, is ransom money. Now, let's explore the next curiosity with which we are presented. So why would you steal a wax? Okay.
Unless it's really not a wax piece and it's something more. Unless it's their very first wax piece.
I mean, there's also a wax piece of a infamous serial killer.
Yeah. Or someone that was in her line. We'll find out.
It was a portly gentleman stretched out so peacefully on the floor. Could it be the man has suffered a severe shock? The cause of which is clearly known to you.
Ah.
Unfortunately, Madam Big Figures does not appear to be your forte. What should the man's shocking blow was, of course, the 200 pounds.
So, if the waxwork was kidnapped, where does that leave us in terms of who this man is? Ryunosuke, do you really not recognize him? You might not know his name, but you should know who he is.
You should just ask him when he comes around.
I think the point of this exercise is to understand the beauty of the deduction process, Iris.
Yes, you're right. But he's trying so hard. He wasn't letting down.
Well, there's little doubt he suffered a shock. That much seems clear. But in that case, what's Madame Two Spells trying to hide? Let's have a closer look around.
Let's see what you have hiding here. What the?
Okay.
Interesting.
Is that her hand or?
Not her actual hand.
Oh, I see.
You can definitely tell because it's definitely different skin tone.
But first, before we present,
we gotta examine it.
Examine.
Because if we did it how it is, we get it wrong.
Yeah, not doing that again.
It's just Madame Tuspel's right hand, isn't it?
Yes, it must be. I can clearly see her left hand after all.
You actually can't see part of her hand.
True.
Oh, but wait a minute. The left hand as well. Look.
Don't say such creepy things, Iris. Please. I am a fragile human being. I can't handle all this scary shit.
I can't handle all this. I've only seen, I don't know, a few dead bodies, but this, I can't handle.
I can't handle it.
You know what? I should have expected that, to be honest. That was low hanging fruit to right there.
Yeah, it was, and you just went right over it. Or under it, or whatever.
And he's very stiff too. In fact, it's really hard.
Why are you touching it?
I don't know, see if it's fake or real. I don't know.
You mean it's made of wax?
Fine.
All right.
Boop.
Wax hand worked. I swear, we were still wrong on that. There was a problem there.
that would have been kind of stupid.
I'm just waiting for the times that we actually think that it's something right, and then somehow it's still wrong. Somehow.
It's like, oh, this must. Oh, we examined it. Oh, word change. This must be it. Shrooms. I don't think that's it, Mr. Naruhodo. Like, but what? Okay.
What dealt the man such a shocking blow, of course, was the waxwork hand.
Indeed, with a little waxwork limb, one could deliver a very substantial blow.
How could you?
Easy.
That's you.
Oh, sorry. The hand protruding from the bottom of your cape. It ought to be a right hand, but closer look in inspection reveals the fact that it's a left hand. Ah.
And somewhat masculine as well.
Also, different skin tone.
Exactly.
In other words, it does not belong to you, madam. It's the hand of a waxwork model.
Yeah!
Dang.
Oh, hello.
That is a long arm.
That and that's... is that really made of wax?
Also, I'm surprised she hid that.
I know, right?
Like, if she was, where would she put that? If she had both her hands, like, not carrying anything, where was she just putting that behind her back?
Fuck if I know. Some of the visitors to my museum can be troublesome. Are you saying that you're... Okay. I got a feeling I know where this is gonna go, so... They meddle with the exhibits and cause damage. So are you saying that you backhand them with the thing?
No, maybe it could just be this is a piece that's fallen off with some of the damaged waxwork.
If you really believe that, and if that is really true, I'll take my statement back. So you mean that arm? Yes, this gentleman saw fit to try to remove it as a souvenir.
No small keepsake.
Like taking a whole bunch of taking a whole branch of a cherry tree when you go to view the blossoms. I'm afraid I had to teach this man a lesson. So you committed a crime by backhanding him. You confronted the man and tried to take the arm back.
And the result, the scene we see before us, he was not unconscious.
So it was probably a combination of both of our theories. He took the thing, which tried to damage it, and then she probably took the thing back and hit him with it.
And he could call the cops for assault. But at the same time, she could counter call and saying that he was trying to steal from her thing. They
True.
both could technically be arrested. No, actually, the portly man would be arrested for attempted theft, and it was self-defense on her part.
Yeah, and plus I don't think he's dead.
I never said murder.
Yeah. Did I read that part? The one where it said end result? I forgot.
I don't know if you even read a point we need to revisit later.
Well, I know I didn't read that, but I'm thinking, did I read the other one? I assume I did.
I'm pretty sure you did because I mean, just reread it. Just reread it.
And the result, the two was we see before us, he was not unconscious. A point we may need to revisit later, but for now, for the time being, we have our conclusion. Yes, the killer in this special exhibit has been kidnapped.
Kidnapped. Sold. Work location.
Question that arises then is what has become of the Waxworth at King's hands?
Or just kidnapped.
Let's consider that problem for a moment.
You can't possibly.
What strikes me about this conundrum is the young man sitting over there. Who is this fellow? Well, the answer we only observe his name.
According to Mr. Sholmes, the yellow neckerchief is a sign to other policemen that some crime is underway.
The way communicating with his colleagues without revealing his identity, yes? Secret that's closely regarded by Scotland Yard.
That Mr. Sholmes didn't hesitate to give away.
Well, uncovering secrets is in any true detective's nature, of course.
Right. Anyways, judging from Matter 2 Spell's reaction to Mr. Sholmes' seduction, I think perhaps we might not have identified the man quite correctly. Alright. Oh! Hello. Shoulder stub. Examine. What the? The man has a stub sticking out of his shoulder where his arm should be.
Well, that settles that then.
Right. This isn't a real person at all.
His entire arm's been ripped off, from the shoulder down.
His arm's been... Of course. That ties into what we just found out. Take that!
Oh.
Shoulder stub. God. And for a split second, I am always on edge saying, no, 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 that's going to be wrong, that's going to be wrong, that's going to be wrong. God, I hate that. Who is this fellow? To find the answer, we only need to observe his shoulder stub.
No such friendless human is there. Of that I can assure you. In other words, the man standing here, young John Clay,
Still a weird kind of name.
Yep.
is in fact defying all odds of Waxworth model.
Funny how a Waxworth model and his name has Clay in it. Funny how that is.
Exactly. I want to look at one thing real quick. Well, he isn't added to our little Spectre list, which obviously is right. He's not alive. I seem to remember it was you who concluded he was a real person in the first place, Mr. Sholmes. Hey! For once, he actually called it bullshit in a deduction thing. he has become quite a celebrity in London, being the winner of no less than 3 policing awards last year. I simply had to make a model of the man.
Naturally, what other explanation could there be?
And it was this detective's arm that was pulled off by the man on the floor in the special exhibit, wasn't it? And we're just gonna go right over that.
We turn our attention to the old man sat before him, with a particular unsightly visage. I've been watching closely.
Okay, give me a minute. I don't know how. I'm gonna go back just a little bit, real quick. Your reaction only confirms my suspicions, madam. I notice it at once, of course. Observe the telltale signs that instantly proves whether or not this old man's waxwork is the obvious price tag. A killer policeman called Ottermole, was it? Was he well known? Okay, sorry about that. My stream dropped. I don't know what causes this. It's like I should buy a brand new computer just for streaming. Or if it's my internet, or both, or I don't know. Fuck.
Anyway. So, we good now?
Yeah, for now.
He was all over the papers last year, but I can't say I know what he looks like. It's a very low price, though. Rumpin isn't much money.
Only enough for a few measly hours of gas in Mr. Carrados's delightful lodgings, in fact. So this is the special killer taken from the special exhibit, is it? The waxwork that somebody stole from the museum and tried to ransom for 200 pounds. Is this crusty old killer policeman Ottermole? Really?
Perhaps we have a good look around again and see if another idea pops up.
Alright. Oh. Hello, Mr. Twitchy Foot. Look at this. The old man's tapping his foot like crazy.
Yeah, see if he fell asleep though.
He's not tapping his foot consciously then? So you mean...
It must be a twitch.
Never mind that. The point is, waxworks don't tap their feet. Or twitch.
Or twitch.
And look at his arm too. We've seen the scarf that's somewhere else around here, haven't we?
Yep.
So, Mr. Twitching Foot, take that! Which means that 3 pence, or whatever it is, is on the scarf, not the actual, policeman itself.
Mm-hmm.
The telltale sign that instantly proves whether or not this old man is a waxwork is the obvious twitch. Even the most realistic waxworks...
Waxworks do not exhibit a twitch. In other words, this splendid old man is in fact a genuine member of Scotland Yard.
Slight shift in your choice of objectives, then.
And there you have it. Well, Madame Tuspel?
Well, what? It was me who contacted the police and demanded that someone come here in the first place. But you never mentioned that you called the police already. By the way, is my stream still up on YouTube?
Should be.
Oh, I thought you were on the YouTube one, or is that just a chat?
Yeah, it looks like you're still fine and everything's, you know,
Okay.
you're live.
Okay. He is clearly fatigued. He is sound asleep. But then, what's this tag about showing the price of 3 pence?
No doubt the price tag of the muffler, which the old Bobby purchased recently at a local market.
You can call it a scarf.
And I presume you observed the scarf tied around his arm. Doesn't that strike you, Mr. Neverhead Oak?
Yes, the secret sign used by detectives to show some criminal activity is currently underway. Of course, because as you know, there's been such a criminal activity happening here. As you deduced from the very beginning, Detective.
So, it would seem that we finally arrived at the truth.
The waxwork is especially ruthless killer from the special exhibit has been kidnapped.
And Scotland Yard are already investigating. But the model's whereabouts remain a mystery. This concludes Sherlock Holmes' reduction of this horrifying puzzle.
Still a mystery. Solved.
Solved.
Deduction complete. Elementary. All sorts of people visit my museum here. Men and women, young and old. Sometimes they drop in just for a short time on their way back from the pub. I welcome them all. But if anyone tries to damage my exhibits, I do not take it lightly. Anyways,
the freaking melted wax.
Exactly. Aww. Your great deduction was ever more enchanting than I've been led to believe. Though we had help in the first place, so...
It was a pleasure, my dear madam. I'm glad that you enjoyed the spectacle.
Do you think he'll give us any credit or take it all?
As for your rough customer, I've no doubt he'll rigging off this shortly and return home. What concerns me more is the actual from the special display. It was indeed genuinely attractive.
Yes, tragically it was.
Then I will ask you to recount to us the events surrounding the stolen waxwork. As much detail as possible, if you please.
Very well. But after I've told you what I know, I must assist you return to your work.
The talent of a great detective could be put to better use, I feel, but as you wish.
Alrighty. Wow. So are you saying that all that the second one that we went over earlier was optional? That's a first.
Yep, pretty much.
That is a fucking first.
It wasn't mandatory. It was just optional.
Never seen that in a Ace Attorney game.
Yeah, so that means if we went with the third one, we would just continue.
The stolen waxwork. Tell us more about the stolen waxwork, please. I mean, I know there are optional scenes that you could completely miss, but when you have a conversation like that, you're normally to go through all of those, and there has never been one that's been optional. It was some days ago now when I came in here one morning. I immediately noticed that a waxwork was missing from the special exhibit here. She had a sixth sense.
It is your most promised display, so that's why the curtains were closed.
And I found the ransom note in its place. The culprit must have broken in during the night and taken it then.
So this waxwork I've stolen was a model of some horrible criminal, I suppose.
Of a particular horrible crime, in fact. The killer who left a more profound scar on society than any other, I would say, the Professor. Okay. Not a name I've heard of. Near here.
So, Mr. No-Ho, it seems the circle is complete.
Sorry.
Professor Case happened at around the time I was born, didn't it? Indeed it did, Iris. 10 years ago, a series of murders that rocked the capital.
10 years ago?
Yes, exactly the time that Baron von Zeeks graduated from university, in fact.
Oh, of course. What? Surely he's not saying.
The big event that changed Mr. Reaper's life. As you surmised, it was the Professor Case.
Who was this professor then? The Professor. It was a series of gruesome murders that had all of London gripping in terror a decade ago. After five victims were killed, the man was arrested and put to death.
Now he's immortalized here in the wax for all Londoners to admire and enjoy. Though, of course, he happens to be absent and present on account of the abduction.
But I don't understand. How is this all related to Lord von Zeeks?
You must first understand, my dear fellow. Why is it that the Professor earned such infamy? It was due to the victims he chose, some of Whitewall's finest. What do you mean, Hurley? Those murders by the Professor were some of the highest members of British aristocracy. Members of nobility, even royalty. It sent shockwaves through the country's administration.
Members of the... Ah, wait, of course. What Professor Harebrained said. Lord von Zeeks is from a family with noble blood.
Oh gosh. It was the fifth victim that led to the Professor's arrest. The last of the killer's prey was a young noble by the name of Clint von Zeeks.
Oh, father or just relative? No, I don't believe it. Von Zeeks?
I'm sure you can piece together the rest for yourself. In the wake of his older brother's murder, Berg pursued a career as a prosecutor.
Brother. Oh, brother.
Became everything you know today.
I had no idea Lord Von Zieks had such a tragic past. Of course he has a tragic past. Have you met the guy? A tragic past wouldn't turn him into who he is today.
A tragic past for a prosecutor to ace the game? More likely than you think.
Exactly. Give like about, what, 1,000 years or so? No.
Because like literally every prosecutor except for Payne has a tragic past.
Yeah. You have Edgeworth with his father's murder.
Yeah, in the elevator.
You have Francisca. Well, she's a Von Karma, so.
With the territory.
Godot.
Godot, yeah. Simon Blackwell, I think. No,
Yeah.
wait, no. What's his name? Gavin from Apollo Justice. Does he have one?
Oh.
I think he would.
No,
Probably.
actually, I don't think he is.
Does he have a tragic fact story?
Not that I remember. I mean, it's been a while since I played the Apollo series.
I don't think he does. But then I know it after Apollo Justice is Dual Destinies. That would be Simon Blackwell, which
Yeah.
I know he does.
Yeah, he was framed for murder.
Yeah, and then Sab Mahi for Spirit of Justice is kind of tragic, but not too tragic.
Yeah, because of he was separated from his brother, which, spoiler alerts, Apollo.
Yeah, his adopted brother.
So, and then his father's disappearance.
And yeah, his father being framed as a was like close to a terrorist, I guess.
So, and then murdered later on. But that was actually not part of his backstory. That had happened in the later in the game. So, I know I shouldn't be saying that for people who have not seen these games. But for me, that's actually kind of hard to do, really. Just because I do know what happens. Like I said at the beginning of the first game, I've played / seen all the games except for these games. I only knew the first 3 cases of the first Great Ace Attorney game, and otherwise from fourth case on, I knew nothing. So all this is so once we finish with the Great Ace Attorney until they bring out a new one, these are the only two games that I knew nothing about. Knew nothing about starting these Let's Plays. So, but once we get to the actual Ace Attorney games, I'll know I may not know the direct line to it, and I might forget things, but I know basically what's going on. Especially at least the first 2, maybe third game. The third game I'm more hazy about, but the first 2 games I know more than the others. So, anyways.
Well, I'm afraid that's all I can say on the matter, for the time being at least. After all, I have work to do. At the Waxwork exhibit.
I'm afraid I shall excuse myself as well. Oh yes, of course. It's been a pleasure. Thank you. All right. Well, None of the predicted scenarios I've been analyzing involved you coming here to visit me. Oh, I think that's Blackwell.
No, not Blackwell. No. Oh, Von. Okay, I guess I will voice both of them because I am supposed to be Von Zeeks in this case.
Yeah. Well, it was actually Hairbrain that was talking, not Blackwell.
Or, yeah, it wasn't Von Zeek. It was Hairbrain. I don't remember what kind of voice I gave him. I don't know, I'll go whatever.
Well, none of the predicted scenarios I've been analyzing involve you coming to visit me here. It's been too long. It really has been. It really has. I'm glad to see you, Barak. It's been 10 years. And here we are, meeting in a prison of all places. I can't forgive myself for what happened to Mr. Asmund. I just can't. I still can't believe it could happen. Tomorrow, Portugal aside. Yes. I have a young Eastern man acting for my defense. He's reliable enough, though. It was an accident. A terrible accident. He assures me he can prove it. I must warn you. Oh, I know. I heard already. You're going to be prosecuting, aren't you? Yes. Since I returned to England, I've heard lots of stories. Barak, are you really? What? Never mind. I know that you have my best interest at heart.
No, he doesn't. Not when he's a prosecutor.
My friend is on trial. I wouldn't entrust it to anybody else. Of course, I fully understand. Thank you, Barak. Until tomorrow, then. See you in port.
He has a heart. Most prosecutors do. To be continued. The question being is that we are reaching the 2-hour mark.
Okay.
Do we want to keep going for a little bit more, or do we just want to end it? Because, I mean, we are reaching my minimum threshold.
I think we can stop because if the next time we do is Monday, we don't want to just like start a trial and then just halfway finish it, and then Monday start a little bit of trial and finish it halfway.
Yeah. So it's
I'd rather
better
we
that...
start it today.
Huh?
I think it's better if we start the trial on Monday then.
Yeah. You know, the thing is that when we went to do these, it was supposed to be like 3 or 4 hours on my day off.
Yeah, but I mean, it makes sense to do this in the long run because it'll be kind of awkward.
Yeah, and something, and these are actually good stopping points. Really, I would say if this was less than 2 hours, I would just say keep going.
Yeah, if it was less than 2 hours, I'd probably say just continue at that point.
Yeah, because right now we're hitting the hour 50 mark, which is about the time that I roughly start between an hour and a half, 2 hours. 2 hours is about where I go depending on the game. So.
Yeah, but this seems like a decent bit.
Oh yeah. So, don't worry, guys. There will be times that we are going to be doing more than 2 hours on a Wednesday.
Yeah, there is. It's just sometimes if there's a to be continued, we usually want to stop there most of the time now.
Yeah,
Usually.
and you were right last week. You were saying that the thing was longer than you initially anticipated, that you initially remembered. Because we stopped at the around the 4-hour mark, and
yeah.
and then
Please, I've
Oh yeah, I said I was like, it wasn't. It's not going to be like a short thing. It is longer than we think it would be.
Yeah, and it just so happens it was. And I'm losing frame, and my and I gotta really figure out what. I'm not going to figure it out, but I really wish I could figure out why my thing is dropping the way it's dropping, and it's actually aggravating. I got a lot of stuff I should figure out. I'm not going to. As long as my streams stay up, that's all that matters. Anyways, guys, that is going to be it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. I know we surely did. If you guys like what you see here, you want to see more, give me a follow here on Twitch. Subscribe to YouTube for any previous content. Also ring that notification bell for you know I go live or when videos get posted. Also on YouTube, if you like what you see, give me a like. Comment down below what you enjoy and stuff I can improve on. I'm always looking for feedback. Follow me on Twitter for some updates. More updates and a chance to talk to me off stream. Join my Discord. Everything's down below the stream and in the description on YouTube. But as usual, I've been your host, Revo. And until the next stream,